Good morning. Good morning. My name is Emily Hagel-Gans, Vice Principal at Jesuit High School. Before we begin our ceremony, please silence all cell phones and other electronics. We begin our celebration with a procession of our graduates. After the procession, the members of our choral program will sing the national anthem under the direction of Ms. Kristen Caldwell, choir director. Following the national anthem, Father Craig Boley of the Society of Jesus will lead us in an opening prayer. Buenos días, mi nombre es Emily Hagel-Gans, vicedirectora de Jesuit High School. Antes de empezar, por favor pongan sus teléfonos y otros equipos electrónicos en modo de silencio. Empezamos nuestra celebración con el desfile de los graduados. Después del desfile, miembros del programa del coro van a cantar el himno nacional bajo la dirección de la señorita Kristen Caldwell, directora del coro. Después del himno nacional, el padre Craig Boley, de la Sociedad de Jesuita, nos dirigirá con una oración para empezar. Les pedimos que se mantengan de pie hasta el final de la oración de Padre Boley. At this time, we ask that you please stand and remain standing until after Father Boley's prayer. En este momento les pedimos que por favor se pongan de pie y permanezcan de pie hasta el final de la oración del Padre Boley.
say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare above bursting in air gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
So let us pray. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Blessed are you, Lord, God of all creation. It is from your goodness that you give us the blessings of these past 4 years. Thank you for this moment to remember all those classes and practices and games and drama productions, the senior pilgrimage and encounters next to the Mackenzie River. Thank you for teachers who believed in us, classmates who stood by us, parents and family who bandaged our wounds and helped us learn, not only from our accomplishments, but also from our skinned elbows and knees. Thank you for this chance to apologize when we were wrong, to forgive when we were hurt, and to commend our classmates to your protection for the road ahead. At Jesuit High School, you taught us to practice care for each person as a unique image of you, our God. Help us to continue treasuring with respect everyone you put on our path. As we are about to graduate and embark upon the next phase of life, help us remember fondly what we learned each week at that most sacred hour at Jesuit High School, that God's Son nourishes us in the Eucharist, that the way Christ lived is our moral compass, and that God's Spirit is our companion and guide. Finally, help us always remember, as Mr. Clark loves to sing, there is a light that can overcome the darkness. There is no darkness that can overcome the light. Help us remember that we are made for your greater glory, O God. And until we meet again, may we walk in the joy of this graduation celebration. Amen.
On behalf of the faculty, staff, administration, and Board of Trustees, welcome to our 66th annual commencement ceremony. My name is Khalid Maxey, principal of Jesuit High School. Joining me on stage this morning are Mr. Thomas Arndorfer, Jesuit's president, Ms. Riley Keating, chair of the Board of Trustees, Father Craig Boley of the Society of Jesus, and vice principals Malia Bernards, Steve DeClotz, Emily Hagelgans, and Scott Powers. In the spirit of our Jesuit tradition, we gather today in honor of the intellectual, spiritual, and personal growth of our students. Their journey at J-High has been marked by a commitment to excellence and a dedication to the service of others. It is with great pleasure that I invite Mr. Scott Powers, Vice Principal, to come forward and honor our valedictorian and salutatorian whose achievements inspire us all.
Good morning. Would Winston Tai Chan and Henry Gorman please come forward? It is my pleasure to introduce our class salutatorian, Henry Gorman. While Henry may describe himself as someone who operates quietly behind the scenes, his academic brilliance and compassion have left an indelible mark on Jesuit high school community. Henry exemplifies intellectual curiosity in its purest form. Described by faculty as brilliant and deeply analytical, he has consistently challenged himself with the most demanding academic curriculum our school offers. His natural affinity for mathematics, a talent perhaps inherited from his parents, has blossomed into passionate interests in physics and computer science. Henry's AP Spanish teacher had this to say: Henry's insights reveal not just linguistic proficiency, but a profound understanding of cultural nuances and interconnected themes. What makes these contributions even more impressive is the quiet humility which they are delivered. Beyond academics, Henry has shown his character through service. His work at Avamere Assisted Living reflects a commitment to giving back to the community. Described as one of the kindest people at Jesuit High School, Henry is ready to extend a helping hand to fellow students, embodying the Jesuit values of being a person for others. As Henry prepares to continue his educational journey at Reed College, we know he approaches this next chapter with the same thoughtful determination that has characterized his time here. Henry Gorman, ladies and gentlemen. It is my distinct honor to introduce this year's valedictorian, Winston Tai Chan. Winston embodies the true spirit of academic excellence paired with compassion and service that defines the best of Jesuit High School. From the moment Winston enters a classroom, he transforms the space with his warmth and positivity. His greeting and smile have become a daily constant that both teachers and students have come to cherish. What truly sets Winston apart is not just his remarkable academic achievements, but his dedication to lifting others alongside him. Beyond the classroom, Winston has demonstrated an unwavering commitment to service. His work at Avamere Assisted Living began as his Christian service project, but evolved into a regular act of compassion that continues to this day. His participation and presentations at the Ignatian Family Teach-In for Justice, the Northwest Ignatian Advocacy Summit, showcase his dedication to social justice and his ability to articulate a vision for meaningful change. Winston's integrity, appreciation for diversity, and commitment to personal growth make him not just an outstanding student, but a role model for the entire Jesuit community. He exemplifies the profile of the Jesuit graduate. As Winston prepares to continue his educational journey at Stanford University, we know his impact will extend far beyond our campus. Winston Tai Chan, ladies and gentlemen. Commencement is a time for us to celebrate as a community, to recognize our graduating seniors, and to honor those who have taught them. Last night, at our baccalaureate mass, we honored Mr. Matt Schulte, theology teacher, with the Sandy Satterberg Award for Excellence in Ignatian Pedagogy. We also honored Ms. Amanda Montez, Director of Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion, as the Educator of the Year. Congratulations to these Jesuit high school educators. At commencement, rather than invite outside speakers, we believe it is important for you to hear the reflections of our students. The senior class has selected a male and female classmate to speak at commencement. Speaker selection is based on academic performance, involvement in campus ministry, Christian service, co-curriculars, a commitment to the senior class, and speaking skill. It is my distinct honor to once again to introduce you to our first senior speaker, Winston Chan.
Thank you, Mr. Powers, for the kind introduction. Good morning, everyone. I'm truly honored to be speaking with you all today. Firstly, President Arndorfer, Principal Maxey, Board of Trustees, teachers, faculty, and staff, thank you for your tireless dedication to Jesuit. And families and friends, thank you for your everlasting love and support. Class of 2025, I'd like to take us back to our first moment together. No, not the first day of school, and not registration day either. It was freshman iPad orientation, where we walked into Clark for the first time, watched the projector screen roll down with 2 other people at our tables, and took our first 6-point Canvas quiz together. Last week, I was scrolling through my camera roll when I came across the snapshots I took that day, the ones we were required to take of the first classmates we met from orientation. I was astonished to find how many of these people became some of my closest friends. That's the cool thing about snapshots. They capture moments that seem insignificant at the time, but then forever document the beginning of something meaningful. During our time at Jesuit, we've taken plenty of mental snapshots. For example, I'm all sure we remembered the posters we crafted of a friend we met on the sophomore retreat, or the food drive Christmas trees we drew on the whiteboards on December 1st, or the cold bleachers where we cheered the booty drop chant in our ponchos during a rainy football game, or the bonfire of our senior pilgrimage where we laid on the grass and stared out into the stars. These kinds of snapshots are special because we take them with our minds and keep them in our hearts. At this moment, let us take a mental snapshot of the present. Take in your surroundings, your families, classmates, teachers, who saw more in you than you did in yourself. They're all here in celebration for you. And, like we so often do, when we spend an extra 5 minutes of our day for examen, let's self-reflect. But instead of reflecting only on the last 24 hours, let's reflect on our last 4 years. Graduation is a celebration of every challenge we've overcome, every hour we've invested, every lesson we've learned, and every version of ourselves we've had to become to get to this point. Even the small things, like being forced into a 70s disco outfit for the 8 Push Decades project, or scrambling at 11:45 p.m. Sunday night to ensure 2 Membean sessions would be completed for the week. And for all those times we failed, but still got up to try again anyway, and the quiet resilience it took to get through the tough stuff no one saw. You deserve this moment. Now, let's look towards the future. Instead of a snapshot, which is defined and detailed, the future acts more like a Polaroid picture. It slowly reveals itself to us, but we're never fully sure what will happen until it passes us completely. So when future moments eventually arrive, I'd like us to adapt and embrace with a new lens. Our new lens is how we choose to see this world from this point forward. Some of us will apply for internships and jobs and not get them on the first try. But through a new lens, we'll see that as redirection, not rejection. On the flip side, some of us might get accepted into the dream program or even sign with a professional athletic team. But through our new lens, we'll remember to stay grounded, grateful, and focused. Some of us may choose paths of service as doctors, priests, or those who choose to work on the margins. Through our new lens, we'll view every person we help not just as a task, but as a life impacted and a connection of hope. That's what this new lens will give us: perspective, patience, and purpose. Lastly, I've learned that the best snapshots are rarely staged. As Jesuit students, we're conditioned to perfection in the classroom, in the field, in everything we do. We call this age quod agis, do well whatever you do. But the true meaning of our school motto is not perfection. A more direct translation of age quod agis is do what you are doing. It's about being intentional, being present, and concentrating on the task at hand. It's about having excellence in trying, even when it results in failure, in unpolished snapshots. And believe me, I've experienced them. Getting ranged by Mr. Chajati's bell of shame freshman year, to, on behalf of my AP chemistry class, apologizing to Mr. Feebeck numerous times for breaking glass test tubes, and don't get me started on my freshman PE folk dancing. These moments were all far from perfect, but we learned from it. It shaped us and taught us what we are capable of. So take the candid shot. Jump into the frame regardless of how your hair looks. Make mistakes. Laugh about them later. And above all, stay present enough to notice when something unplanned becomes unforgettable. Do what you are doing. So, as we look forward, don't be afraid to dream boldly, fail bravely, and love fully. Class of 2025, congratulations and smile big. This is your snapshot.
Thank you, Winston, for that beautiful reflection on the snapshots taken by this amazing class of 2025. My name is Tom Arndorfer. I'm president of Jesuit High School. And last night at our baccalaureate mass, we honored 7 individuals for their exceptional service and commitment to Jesuit High School. Ms. Maddie O'Neill Andrews of the class of 2001 received the Alumnus of the Year Award for her actions and deeds representing the values of Jesuit High School. Mr. Jeff Honeycutt and Mr. Gary Rombach were both honored with the Age Quod Agis Award, recognizing their outstanding service in this school, this community, representing our sacred mission at Jesuit in the spirit of do well whatever you do. Mr. Matt Schulte was recognized as our Teacher of the Year, and Ms. Amanda Montez received our Educator of the Year. Ms. Mary Murphy was recognized as the recipient of the St. Peter Canisius Award for her humble servant leadership and commitment to our sacred mission. And finally, the late Archbishop John G. Vlasny received the Father Pedro Rupe Award, which is bestowed upon an individual whose service is a model of what it means to be a true person for others. We encourage you to read more about these incredible individuals in the commencement program. And now Mr. Maxey will introduce you to our second senior speaker.
Thank you, Mr. Arndorfer. I have the distinct privilege of introducing our final senior speaker, Lucy Robb. Please make your way to the stage. Lucy is a true ambassador of the class of 2025, someone whose energy, intellect, and compassion have left a lasting impact on our community. Whether leading as ASB president, speaking at the Ignatian Family Teach-In, or presenting during Social Justice Week, Lucy brings courage, clarity, purpose to every platform she steps into. She is deeply committed to justice and inclusion, shown through her leadership in the Safer Club, the Diversity and Inclusion Council, and her involvement in retreats and student mentorship. Lucy is a dynamic thinker, a gifted communicator, and above all, a person of heart. Her voice today reflects not only her personal journey, but also the strength and spirit of her class. Next year, Lucy will attend the University of Virginia, ready to keep learning, leading, and serving with compassion and conviction. Please welcome Lucy Robb.
Hello, class of 2025. I'd first like to extend a huge congratulations to each and every person here in front of me. I'd also like to say thank you to everybody here. The Jesuit community has undoubtedly made me a better person. I no longer sprint to my classes like my freshman year self, lugging around a backpack twice my size. There's a lot that I could reflect upon when considering the years spent at Jesuit High School. The people, the activities, the ways that all of my favorite classes have been during fifth period. When reflecting, however, the cyclical nature of education always strikes me. I'm not the first person from Jesuit High School to get up here and speak, and I certainly won't be the last. Is this it? Do I just move on? Another student takes my place and another takes theirs? In times where these thoughts are at the forefront of my mind, I can't help but wonder, did I make an impact? Did I affect Jesuit at all? Have we? Looking back, I realize that, without a doubt, we have. Imagine Jesuit without student impacts. A barren and bannerless night gym. The Performing Arts Center devoid of framed theatrical action shots. A striking lack of senior class portraits in upper and lower Rupe halls. To me, Jesuit is like a scrapbook. It builds on itself, drawing bits and pieces from every student. A splotch of green and gold colored glitter glue here, a Jesuit Chronicle newspaper cutting there, a personalized pink ribbon from that one state meet, a collage, if you will. Every individual student has their own page in the scrapbook that is Jesuit, and at this point, our pages are nearly full. I know we're headed for post-grad glory, that next big stage, or at least a day where we can relish in seeing that no assignments due panda on canvas. But I'll miss my little page of the scrapbook. The dying of laughter, the swaying, the cheering, competing, singing. There's this one song that the choir sang recently called All Too Soon. It's about children growing up, going off, and the way that their past affects them. Briefly, the song reads, "The old ways they change, but the new is so strange. Will it ever be simple again?" And during our rehearsal, Miss Caldwell leaned in after this line and whispered, "The answer is no. It's not going to be simple again." And that made me a bit sad, but I think it might be just what we need. It'll be different, not in a bad way, of course, but just different. I'm not going to be able to wave at someone I know in the halls or even someone I don't know. For the first time, we won't have a passing period like that. It'll be different. Flip that scrapbook page. No agonizing over AP exams or meticulously planning how to survive prom and a mock trial competition back to back. Everyone will have their own story and their own experiences of the different in the coming months. I'd like to share with you a part of my page of the scrapbook. A small part, sure, but a component nonetheless. I distinctly remember strolling out of my first period calculus class on a recent spring day. To put it simply, I'm not adept at calculus. As much as the class itself was a positive experience, calculus is not my best subject. I took a refreshing breath as I strolled to my next period class, but then I paused. The delicious scent of Vide After cinnamon rolls wafted through the air. We hadn't had cinnamon rolls in the cafeteria for months. I locked eyes with one classmate from across the room that I didn't talk to often. We smiled and inhaled the deep scent of toasted cinnamon and lightly dolloped glaze, knowing the cafeteria would soon devolve into chaos during break as students gleefully celebrated the occasion. There have been a lot of small moments like this at Jesuit for me. Moments where I've been able to connect with someone I'm not close with over a shared understanding. Everybody is going through something, and making those deliberate connections makes our school what it is. It's been 4 years. We've gone on encounters, stayed at school hours and hours past dismissal, danced, laughed, screamed, worked. And it might seem like our Jesuit scrapbook is full, cover to cover, decorated, and sealed. I believe that it will continue to grow beyond graduation, however. I'd like to call you back to my initial fears of an impactless Jesuit career. No scrapbook, no impression. Saying it again, I just feel plain silly. I can't think of a statement further from the truth, especially for the class of 2025. I look out and I see people who are going places. And when I say the class of 2025 is going places, I mean it. Maybe in the literal sense, like the handful of our classmates studying abroad, but besides this, I'm talking about the ways that places other than Jesuit will be impacted by our class. College campuses, grounds, classrooms, quads, future workplaces, labs, courtrooms, stages. Our plans in college and beyond will continue to impact Jesuit and shape its legacy. We've impacted Jesuit, and I can't wait to see what we will impact next. Once again, congratulations to everybody. I will always be proud to be a member of the Jesuit High School class of 2025.
Thank you, Lucy. And good morning. My name is Steve DeClotz, Vice Principal of Student Life. I have the honor of presenting the Senior Loyalty Awards. The Loyalty Award is given to one male and one female student who embody the values of the profile of the graduate at graduation. Open to growth, intellectually competent, loving, committed to justice, and religious. Not only do these students embody these values, but they work diligently to encourage and support their peers in the pursuit of these values. Therefore, it is only fitting that the award winners are selected by their peers. The class of 2025 have selected Alexa O'Halloran and Thomas Bowie as the recipients of the Loyalty Award for their class. Alexa and Thomas, please come forward. We'll start with Alexa. Alexa is described as creative, resilient, deeply kind, and endlessly enthusiastic, and quote unquote, funny as heck. Alexa served as lead ambassador for the admissions office for the past 2 years, helping build our Jesuit community through planning new student orientation, open house, shadow visits, and other events for prospective students and families. She was also a student government standout, contributing to the food drive, planning assemblies, and so much more, doing so with both positivity and generosity. In addition to her leadership and service, Alexa has been an active member of our drama and theater program, gracing the stage in productions such as The Wizard of Oz, Shakespeare in Love, Hadestown, and Sense and Sensibility. Regarding Alexa, one staff member shared, Alexa exudes school spirit and enthusiasm for building community in all that she does. Her sense of humor and care for others is evident to those around her. A faculty member also noted, Alexa is a student whose confidence lifts others' confidence. She's a natural leader who combines her gifts with intelligence, thoughtfulness, and compassion. I take heart from the knowledge that she will be one of the leaders of her generation. For Alexa's junior-senior Christian service project, she served at Camp Stand By Me, an overnight camp for people with disabilities. This fall, Alexa will attend the University of Oregon, where she's been admitted to the School of Journalism, and we can't wait to see the difference she'll continue to make there. Congratulations, Alexa. And now Thomas. Thomas is a remarkable example for others, whether leading a campus ministry event with Grace or arriving almost every Friday morning at 7:15 a.m. to set up for Mass. Thomas has served with quiet consistency, humility, and a deep faith. He also served as head Eucharistic minister, coordinating student ministers throughout the year. Thomas's impact in the Jesuit community has occurred in countless other ways as well, such as serving as a retreat leader, sacristan, Jesuit ambassador, and a mentor through the Beacons program. Thomas's commitment to justice and love for others was clear in his junior-senior Christian service project, which he completed at Up Camp, an overnight camp for people with disabilities. I believe one faculty quote in particular I received captured Thomas so well. Thomas leads with his heart and notices when others are struggling or need a helping hand. He's also the first to cheer and celebrate the good news of others. Tommy is incredibly bright and works hard to enhance his natural abilities. In class, he is kind, loving, and works hard. His faith guides all that he does. Tommy truly is a man for others. We're grateful for all Thomas has given to the Jesuit high school community, and his next chapter of his educational journey will be at the University of Notre Dame, where he'll be studying biochemistry, and I'm sure positively impacting that university community in many, many ways. Please join me in congratulating our Loyalty Award winners, Alexa O'Halloran and Thomas Bowie. And now, Ms. Andrea Casey, Director of the Arupe Center for Justice, will present the Father Henry Schultheis S.J. Christian Commitment Award.
The Henry Schultheis Award is one of the most significant and prestigious awards given to a Jesuit high school senior at graduation. This award is given based on a student's participation in meaningful Christian service, a commitment to advocating for those who are marginalized in our society, additional volunteer work outside of school, service and participation at Jesuit high school, and service as a role model and friend to classmates over all 4 years. Each year, we select one senior who embodies this spirit of service in the graduating class. Will Lucy Robb please come forward? Lucy completed her junior-senior Christian service project at Royal Family Kids Camp, an overnight summer camp that gives children in foster care a safe space for adventure and healing. She returned to serve a second week of camp the following summer. As a sophomore, Lucy attended the Northwest Ignatian Advocacy Summit, and as a junior and senior, she attended the Ignatian Family Teach-In for Justice, the largest Catholic social justice conference in the country. Lucy has continually pursued opportunities to deepen her understanding of issues like migration, climate justice, and local houselessness. This year, Lucy served as a student leader of our Teach-In delegation, and was selected by the Ignatian Solidarity Network to present on the main stage. Lucy spoke about the urgent need for salmon restoration in the Pacific Northwest to an audience of over 2,000 people. Lucy has contributed to our local community far beyond Jesuit's Christian service requirements. She served on the Youth Outreach Board at Rosehaven, a day shelter that supports women, children, and marginalized genders experiencing houselessness. As a member of the League of Women Voters Youth Council, Lucy advocates for informed civic engagement. Lucy has also volunteered at the Multnomah County Library. Lucy's service and advocacy efforts, with a special passion for environmental protections, have reached a wide audience. As a junior, her open letter on the benefits of native plant lawns was selected for publication in the New York Times. Lucy's classmates and teachers describe her as a servant leader in all she does. One colleague said, "Lucy models being open to growth by making connections with everyone she meets. Her inclusive and welcoming attitude is one of her defining characteristics. She actively works to create a more loving and open school community, never has a disparaging word to say about others, and is always looking to learn about or advocate for issues of justice. Lucy, we thank you for modeling what it means to be a person for and with others, and we can't wait to see what you do next." Lucy Robb, everyone.
Thank you, Ms. Casey. Congratulations, Lucy. At this time, I'm privileged to present the Jesuit Schools Network Award, an award that is presented to a female and male graduate who, in the judgment of a committee of peers and faculty, represent the values in the following statement: a well-rounded person who is intellectually competent, open to growth, religious, loving, and committed to doing justice and generous service to the people of God. En este momento tengo el privilegio de presentar el premio de la Jesuit Schools Network, un premio que se otorga a una graduada y un graduado quienes, en opinión de un comité de compañeros y profesores, representan los valores en la siguiente declaración: una persona integral, intelectualmente competente, abierta al crecimiento, religiosa, amorosa y comprometida con la justicia, mediante un servicio generoso al pueblo de Dios. This year's recipients of the Jesuit Schools Network Award are Maggie Stevens and Diego Nieves. Maggie and Diego, please come forward. Please. Maggie Stevens is the kind of student who radiates warmth, compassion, and quiet strength. From the moment she walks into a room, she brings a sense of welcome and care, always ready with a kind word, a thoughtful question, or a smile. Maggie has been a tireless servant leader in our community, a Eucharistic minister, sacristan, encounter leader, and member of Setons. Maggie has shared her faith generously and consistently. She's the first to show up and the last to leave, often assisting at liturgies on weekends and quietly making sure every detail is in place. She has led retreats, supported our freshmen through Chapter 1 and Freshman Overnight, and modeled what it means to walk with others in faith. Her service at Camp Stand By Me and work as a Jesuit ambassador reflect her deep commitment to inclusion and belonging. Maggie embodies Cura Personalis, attentive to the needs of others, reflective, and intellectually curious. Whether she's asking a thoughtful question in class, volunteering to lead a prayer, or just doodling emojis to bring a bit of joy, Maggie leads with heart, humility, and hope. She has faced personal challenges with grace and resilience, never letting hardship dim her care for others. This fall, Maggie will attend Gonzaga University. There is no doubt that she will continue to light the way for others with her deep empathy and generous spirit. Diego Nieves es el tipo de estudiante que deja una huella profunda y positiva en todo lo que hace. Es inteligente, emprendedor y centrado. Una persona que se destaca no solo por sus logros, sino por la forma en que trata a los demás. Diego ha sido un líder en muchas áreas de nuestra comunidad escolar. Un atleta de varsity que aporta integridad y ánimo al equipo. También es un ministro de la Eucaristía y sacristán comprometido que ha servido fielmente en las misas escolares, incluyendo algunas de las liturgias más significativas del año, ya sea guiando un grupo pequeño en el encuentro, cocinando para sus compañeros o acompañando a estudiantes más jóvenes en el programa Beacons. Diego actúa siempre con compasión y responsabilidad. Como embajador de Jesuit, Diego ha representado a nuestra escuela ante muchas familias nuevas, siendo una presencia acogedora para quienes recién ingresan. Completó su proyecto de servicio cristiano en Camp Yakiriak, apoyando a niños con necesidades especiales. Ha sido un defensor activo de los estudiantes universitarios de primera generación, de los deportistas y de quienes enfrentan desigualdades y demuestra cada día lo que significa liderar con fortaleza y humildad. Este otoño, Diego asistirá a Seattle University para estudiar negocios, y no tenemos duda de que seguirá elevando a quienes los rodean y liderando con propósito, fe y alegría. Diego Nieves is the kind of student who quietly but powerfully makes an impact wherever he goes. He is intelligent, entrepreneurial, and grounded. Someone who stands out not only for his accomplishments, but for the way he treats others. Diego has been a leader in countless areas of our school community. He is a varsity athlete who brings integrity and encouragement to the field. He's also a dedicated Eucharistic minister and sacristan who has faithfully served behind the scenes at school masses, including setting up for some of the most meaningful liturgies of the year. Whether he's leading a small group on Encounter, cooking meals for his peers, or mentoring younger students in the Beacons program, Diego brings compassion and dependability to everything he does. As a Jesuit ambassador, Diego has represented Jesuit High School to countless prospective families and has been a welcoming presence to new students. He also completed his Christian service at Camp Yakiriak, supporting children with special needs. Diego has been a vocal advocate for first-generation college students, student athletes, and those navigating inequity, and he models what it means to lead with both strength and humility. This fall, Diego will attend Seattle University to study business, and we have no doubt he will continue to uplift those around him and lead with purpose, faith, and joy. Please again join me in honoring and congratulating Maggie and Diego.
Hey now, say now, 2025. You did it. Before I get started, we got to give a congratulations to the men's and women's newly minted state champions. They burned it up on the track and brought home the gold. Thank you so much. Graduation is always a bittersweet time for everyone. Excitement for what the future brings, but there's also some anxiety about leaving the comforts of your loving homes and the embrace and the rich spirit of J-High. It's been an honor to serve as your principal for the last few years, and I am proud of you. Your entire high school career has been marked with uncertainty, and you've responded in kind. You are the resilient ones. Your class has grown up in a world that feels like it's always shifting. You didn't even know what each other looked like from the nose to the chin until you took off those N95 masks in the spring of your freshman year. Global health crisis, political upheaval, social reckonings, and the emergence of AI learning, they've all been a part of your experience. You've lived through incredible change, and this has no doubt shaped your worldview and approach to challenges. These events deepen your awareness of just how fragile the world and relationships can be, but also how much there is power in this community. While the world has been challenging you, we've challenged you a little bit too, Jesuit High School has also been pouring into you. We've poured into you may seem like simple memories, but we hope that these experiences become part of your DNA. These experiences go beyond the Pythagorean theorem, the quadratic formula, annotated bibliographies, cellular respiration, learning about the elements on the periodic table, hundreds of MIMBEAM assignments, a junior paper, and who could forget the ice storm finals? You guys didn't pray hard enough to get them canceled. But truly, we were challenging you to be able to do hard things. What we've poured into you, you know what it's like to stop and pause for morning prayer or examine your day after lunch. You know what it's like to work together to serve hundreds of families in need during our annual food drive. There's a certain pride in your individual and collective achievements, from international science fairs to raising state championship banners. You know what it's like to feel the love as your arms are draped around each other, swaying, stomping, yelling during a closing song at Mass. The recognition of God's presence in this place and in those around you. The inner challenge of living day 4. If you know, you know. You know what it means to be humble enough to wash your classmates' feet, or to allow one of your classmates to wash your feet. The confidence in knowing that you're academically ready to tackle whatever happens next in your respective colleges and universities. You know the warmth of an embrace during a sign of peace. There's an understanding that you may not be related to the person on your right and your left, but you sure are family. There are many alums in the crowd that understand that. Those family ties that have been built over the last 4 years, also with those alums in the crowd, have formed who you are. As you enter the next chapter of your life with a sense of purpose, Jesuit High School has poured into you a sense of responsibility to take care of the people on the margins, to think and question critically, to foster belonging in your communities, to make a positive impact, and to do things for the greater glory of God. You may not need reassurance, but I'm here to give it to you. You are more ready than you know for what happens next, and you deserve it all. I don't have a Gloria to end this, but I would like you on your feet one last time, J-High. One last time for me, with pride. Can I get a 2 claps and a J-High? I love you guys. We've reached that time you've all been waiting for, the awarding of diplomas. The vice principals will read the names of the graduates who will receive their diplomas from Mr. Arndorfer.
Let us begin. Garrett Galen Abernathy. Chase Edward Adams. Heidi Balin Aguilar Ramirez. Bernard Edward Albers. Catherine Lee YY Alleman. Aaron Jonathan Amal. Simon Worcester Ames. Amelia Castellano Anderson. Kira Grace Anderson. Lily Margaret Poppy Appleyard. Nicholas Michael Arnott. Olivia Jane Arston Fettick. Charles Edward Austin. Julie Jasmine Awad. Catherine Miller Ayat. Addison Hope Azevedo. Nivrinti Banya. Allison Patricia Barber. Max Ivan Borisovic. Lila Jane Barthold. Abigail Kathleen Bartow. Emmett Enrico Bosco. Audrey Johnson Bayless. Brady Lee Bain. Matthew Joseph Bechtold, Jr. Emma Lawson Bennett. Samantha Scott Blatchley. Nicole Jolie Blixeth. Catherine Marie Blodeck. Magdalena Jean Bluba. JC Milana Borders. Alan J. Dean Fieros Bauer. Joshua Lee Braden. Andrew Morrow Branch. Jacob Aaron Braco. Andrew Joseph Bromert. Shannon Elizabeth Radadokovich Broughton. Tyler Reed Brown. Thomas Droon Bowie. Lauren Elizabeth Butoric. Grace Christine Butterly. Camila Rose Biles. Claire Soon Sao. Jacqueline Murphy Carl. Kel Loyal Carlson. Noah Hans Carlson. Shanali Chakravarti. Winston Tai Chan. Sadie Elizabeth Chapin. Nikhil Mahesh Chattery. Tara Raghu Chagunda. Ninkita Chinchoker. Boris Ryan Christensen. Finley Jane Clark. Gavin Kenneth Clark. Trainer Brown Cleland. Syra Azur Coker. Lillian Grace Comstock. Kira Elizabeth Connor. Clara Maeve Conrad. Brooke Kathleen Convery. Charlotte Ann Cooper. Mira Kalani Dantis Katu. Dylan Jack Cullivan. Cade Stephen Cunningham. Sophia Ann D'Souza. Cecilia Kiming Dang. Georgia Kate Daskalos. Angelique Simone Duvan. Jack Allen Davis. Oliver Benedict de Bentoncourt. Elizabeth Tentum Delit. Raphael Christian DePont. Keegan Daniel DeMero. Emma Mercantali Dennis. George Matthew Moylan Denny. Nahom Yamaburhan Derechi. Patrick George Doherty. Nora Christine Dolan. Rowan Quinn Dooley. Thomas James Downey. Annie Shanna Duan. Finn Grieve Eckert. Bryson Joseph Jet Emsley. Noveen Ethan Estragi. Paul Matthias Feliz. Joseph Samuel Ferguson. Maximo Hugo Filippi. Elise K. Fingal. Zachary William Fisher. Naomi Annabelle Fitz. Christopher Luke Flanagan. Lowland Orr Fleming. John Francisco Sebastian. Noah Allen Frazier. Ryan Patrick Frazier. Christopher Paul Fricky. Noah Leventic Gabor. Carson Gray Galbraith. Benjamin Salvatore Galuzzo.
Luke Robert Galuzzo. Dylan Amon Garg. Soren Ervik Gaston. Cameron Noelani Gatlin. William Henry Gilster. Jack Andrew Goldstein. Henry Robert Gorman. Avery Ann Graham. Rayana Rachel Grulick. Malia Elizabeth Grunseth. Julian David August Grunkmeyer. Rianne Catherine Mahilium Guevara. Sierra Grace Gulick. Quinlan Claire Handley. Tammy Noor Hannah. Calvin O'Leary Hansen. Jack Weber Harrington. Maxwell Shintaro Hashima. Cecily Audra Hayes. Sophia Janae Hayes. Jocelyn Ellie Hayes. Adelaide Tipper Hess. Evelyn Reed Hester. Parker Ford Haydet. Sophia Michelle Hilligos. Monica Irmgard Horweiler. Meredith Ellen Holland. Lucia Grace Hopkins. Caden Joe Hoppus. Lauren Elise Howerton. Caitlin Elizabeth Huber. Anthony McDonald Humberson. Kevin William Lewis Vall. Sarah Caitlin Naomi Vall. Jonathan Coe Ingalls. Alessandra Victoria Inslee. Ryan Douglas Jack. Alexander Charles Jackman. Anirudh Jagannathan. Riley K. Jeffries. Natalia Yuriska. Ryan Alexander Kahn. Kapil Sujit Kumar Kakodkar. Anvi Verma Kalandindi. Alexa Audie Kong. Akil Kaushik. Ethan Theodore Cavalieros. Serena Lauren Keene. Owen Paul Curley. Grady William Keljo. Evelyn Jane Kennedy. Brandon Leo Keppinger. Callie Louise Kessler. Patrick James Kilfoyle. Thatcher Emmett Killian. Declan Noyes King. Odessa Avery Knight. Amelia Ray Kuvaleski. Ethan Robert Kwan. Madison Ava Kwan. Lindsay Yvonne Lachance. Catherine Lee. Catherine Christine Marie Link. Dominic Carlo Locati. Addison Hope Loomis. Yarita Lopez Martinez. Oliver DeDenti Loudon. Alana Camille Lowe. Christopher Jaden Lowe. Madison Grace Lukaszewicz. Ramon Eduardo Macasa III. Julia Veronica Matek. Caitlin Ann McLennan. Lillian Marlene Maidment. Calvin Henry Martinez. Cody August Marks. Macy Jane McDonald. Gavin Matthew McGarry. Hayden Gabriella McGeehee. Quinton Dean Miagrossi. Isabella Sophia Miller. Tanya Marie Morgan. Marin Kate Maroney. Vyom Mukherjee. Leo Jan Narek. Sean Lewis Narek. Adric Carlton Newman. Dukman Win. Genevieve Thunvi Win. Hannah Thon Win. Isabella Ann Win. Diego Hugo Nieves. Sam Nordine. Adrian Elise Normal. Topher Matthew O'Connor. Alexa Noel O'Halloran. Maura Elizabeth O'Scanlan. Clara James O'Sullivan. Ronald Agancilio Olivares. James John Roderick Oliver.
Olivia Amelie Ortiz. Olivia Claire Ososki. Catherine Pearson Payne. Julia Susan Paulson. Joseph Enrico Pena. Elena Marie Peterson. Paige Elizabeth Pierce. Connor Christopher Powers. Juliette Clara Preal Dit Imperial. Shruti Prudvi. Ellie Catherine Quinn. Samantha Ann Raleigh. Cooper Barnes Rankin. Carson Celso Ravello. David Giovanni Rebelliati. Henry Donatello Rebelliati. Philip Lorenzo Reese. Taylor Morgan Reed. Arjun Krishna Regapathy. Thomas Jeffrey Riley. Kira Joelle Richards. Catherine Helen Riddle. Evan Thurston Reish. Owen Francis Reish. Lucy Elizabeth Robb. Claudia Navarro Rose. Dylan Michael Rukaber. Luke Mark Ruckward. Hugh Michael Rutledge. Samuel John Rutledge. William Alexander Sabito. Kainoa Ben Figueroa Santiago. Grant Hugh Sasaki. Abigail Jones Scalzo. Anna Elizabeth Schick. Aubrey Geraldine Schiefelbein. Benjamin Paul Schindler. Ingrid Mary Schmidt. Laurel Lien Sheely. Julia Tingyu Shi. Hannah Julian Slama. Riley Grace Smith. Sophia Hayden Sohn. Claire Constance Sopko. Tallulah Bell Sprague. Trace Edward Spreen. Taylor Reese Stolick. Quentin Valion Stanley. Rami Soraya Staub. Margaret Mary Stevens. Carter Robert Stewart. Sophia Mabel Stiles. Helena Christiane Stremme. Nora Rose Strickland. Cohen Way Strube. Emerson Hui Strube. Lance Keong Suk. Joshua Sotelo Tan. William Joseph Taylor. Asif Matthews Tikesti. Simon John Tebus. Henry Metolius Tommen. Holly Elizabeth Tinker. Sophia Gabriela Torres Ole. Nathan Nia Jung Tram. Hun Ya Chun. Tumi Christy Tran. Berkeley Jean Tuck. Sheon Udine. Joseph Michael Ulrich. Grant Donald Valley. Reese Green Vanderplug. Winter Grace Weber. Dominic Javier Valuto. Isabel Cadence Veloso. Phoebe Zuleika Vichique Villegas. Christian Michael Vu. Luke Stephen Wagner. Timothy Michael Wagner. Tenzin Monlim Wangpo. Madeline Elizabeth Ward. Jackson Taylor Wayburn. Hannah Elizabeth Wendler. Andrew James Whalen. Quinlan Maley Wheeler. Elizabeth Zoe White. Michael Patrick Wild. Jada Simone Williams. Hadley Claire Williamson. Trenton Redding Williamson. Wyatt Michael Williamson. Audrey Victoria Whitman. Leah Catherine Woodell. Ian Sia. Nak Zhu. Shauna Simone Yanissi. Mahalan W. Jonathan. Madeline Ann Zeidlock. Lucia Adrina Zupcic.
Keep it going till the last person reaches that seat. Graduates, please stand. At this time, we ask you to move your tassel from the right side to the left side, symbolizing your crossing over from high school to the next stage in your life. Ladies and gentlemen, the class of 2025. All right, let's make our way back to our seats. Make your way back to your seats. We will continue the celebration and hugging right after we're done. All members of the choir, please make your way to the risers. Pick a mortarboard, any mortarboard. We want to thank the choir members and Ms. Kristen Caldwell, choral director, for today's music. Before Mr. Arndorfer offers the benediction, choir members will sing the Jesuit High School alma mater. It is traditional for all alumni, including our most recent alumni from the class of 2025, to stand for singing. So all the alums in the crowd, please rise.
Today the sun rises on the buildings and fields of the school I love, and its Jesuit shield. We will honor its past, its future we hold. Quadrages for green and gold, with the gift of Ignatius and the profile for life. Excellence in the classroom, on the field we will strive. We uphold the tradition with each day anew, with the cross in our sights guiding all that we do. We uphold the tradition with each day anew. Men and women for others, Jesuit High School.
Graduates of the class of 2025, please stay on your feet. For the last hour, your family, your loved ones have been cheering loudly for you. This is your opportunity to thank those that have mattered to you for the last 4 years, for your entire lives, who are here to support you. This is your opportunity for a rousing ovation. So now, find your loved ones in the stands, look them in the eyes, and thank them for what they deserve. Please sit, 2025. Graduates, 1,374 days ago, you gathered together for the first time in Night Gym on August 27th, 2021. You gathered awkwardly, timidly, reluctantly, as you began your Jesuit journeys together with masks on, and trust me, a whole lot of braces. On that Friday morning, in spite of the best efforts of Ms. DeClotz, the ambassadors, and our wonderful cheerleaders who tried to get you engaged by blasting Seder Nation and getting you to try the booty drop, you were having none of it. And my, how things have changed. Since that time, you have worked hard, you have played hard, and you have prayed hard together at J High. There have been triumphs and heartaches, pure joy and deep loss, monumental achievements and profound disappointments. There have been mock trials and epic musicals, choir concerts and band extravaganzas, STEM competitions and Model UN, junior papers and college applications, robotics and Clark, Setons and Knights, confusion and clarity, retreats and encounter, belonging and loneliness. You have experienced inspiring weekly masses and a memorable senior pilgrimage, the sweet taste of palankas, and the pure joy of Lead Me, Lord, the Ignatian examen and daily prayer, the undeniable mystical powers of Mr. Yanisse's beard, and Deuce's epic mullet. Senior sunrise and sunsets, bonfires and Taylor Swift, amazing mass cantors, and trainers' unbelievable spin as Napoleon Dynamite. There have been state titles, and 3 more to go this week, J High. There have been agonizing defeats, art shows and proms, St. Benny's and small groups, desolation and consolation, forgiveness and reconciliation. During your time together, you have undoubtedly learned by now that Winston will eventually teach the world that the abacus is more powerful than artificial intelligence. That Angel and Madeline will win a multitude of Tonys on Broadway. And that Sophia is going to lead our women's soccer team to Olympic glory and a World Cup title. Along the way, we also hope that you have learned that there is, in fact, a light that can overcome the darkness, that nothing is more powerful than forgiveness and love and faith, that to whom much is given, much is expected, that hope and faith and grit and gratitude are the best of things, that God can, in fact, be found in all things, that J High is the undisputed state, national, and interstellar champion of hugs, and that we're all called upon to serve the outcast, the marginalized, the lonely, and the forgotten. It has been an immense honor for our entire faculty and staff to accompany each and every one of you over the last 1,374 days. And as we prepare to send you forth now, we are profoundly grateful to each of you for how you have made Jesuit High School a better place. Over the years, you have been sources of immense faith, light, joy, and hope. On our campus and elsewhere, you have been bearers of hope, exemplars of service, and ambassadors of peace. In the years ahead, our prayer as a faculty and staff is that you act justly, dream fearlessly, forgive quickly, live passionately, love tenderly, play enthusiastically, serve gratefully, and walk humbly wherever your lives take you in the years ahead. May you continue to be forces for good in our polarized world, prioritizing the service of the vulnerable and marginalized among us. The Jesuit community now proudly asks you to actively live the words of St. Francis of Assisi. Go forth, sisters and brothers, to preach the Holy Gospel at all times, and when necessary, use words. I ask now that the class of 2025 remain seated where you are, and request that the rest of our guests to stand if you are able. Please raise your hands and join me in bestowing a warm blessing upon this remarkable group of women and men for others. Beloved graduates of the class of 2025, may God be with you and bless you always. May you laugh and play with your children's children. May you be poor in misfortune and rich in blessings. May your days of joy outnumber the number of stars in heaven. May green be the grass that you walk on. May blue be the skies over you. May pure be the joys that surround you. And may true be the hearts that love you. May the road rise to meet you. May the wind be always at your back. May the sun shine warmly upon your face and the rains fall softly upon your fields. And until we meet again, may God hold you in the very palm of his hand. Amen. And now, class of 2025, in the spirit of St. Ignatius of Loyola, go forth and set the world on fire. Ad maiorem Dei gloriam, for the greater glory of God, Godspeed and gratitude to the indomitable, the incomparable, and the invincible Jesuit High School class of 2025.
This concludes our ceremony for today. We ask that you please remain seated until the faculty and graduates have recessed out. Class of 2025, please follow the faculty and staff and continue out the doors from which you entered. Guests, we invite you to meet your graduate in front of the Child Center where you entered. Also, these flowers have been a generous gift to our community, so if anyone would like to take them home with them at the end, you are free to take them. Esto concluye nuestra ceremonia de hoy. Les pedimos que por favor mantengan sus asientos hasta que los graduados y los profesores hayan desfilado hacia afuera. Invitados, ustedes pueden encontrarse con su graduado enfrente del Child Center por donde entraron. Again, congratulations, felicitaciones to the class of 2025.